Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Kraka Drak playthrough in Warhammer Total War II, where we are playing as the Norse Dwarfs. And we have invaded Ulthuan, and in true evil, vicious style, the Dark Elves united behind us. And the only people I was at war with were the High Elves, well, and the Empire, and I'm fairly sure they actually united. I can't see it now because it was last turn. With the High Elves against me. Are they at war with High Elves, actually? Yes, they can't have united. They must have united with the Empire against me then. Which has got me in a bit of a tricky situation here with my colonies, which are being sieged. But we do have another army on the march here and another army sailing over. We've got a peace treaty here, however. And we are just going to... Well, we're going to make them pay for that shortly, guys. This is potentially my last episode. One or two episodes more of this, simply because the DLC, the new Vampire Coast DLC is coming out very soon, guys, and it may break my save game for this, unfortunately. Of course, the other thing we are doing here is we are charging. I'm not even going to be subtle. Oh, no, I need to be a bit subtle. See, these places would potentially be... Oh, no, actually. I don't want to take them.
Is wise and merciful. What would you have of him?
We can install the rightful elves. So unfortunately I count as being unreliable.
I think not.
I said, can I give him a payment? I can't afford to. I want to keep these guys on side. I want to install them, replace Loffen with them if I can. Loffen is heavily involved in wars at the moment because these guys are also attacking it, which is good for me. So Loffen is a little over engaged at the moment, and we are definitely going to take advantage. In fact, I'm going to hit these two places next to try and burn through their settlements and get as much, because they're not too well held. So we're going to hit them, and then we're going to push back this way and try and catch ourselves a gate. Anyway, as we don't have the most time, I am going to keep going through this. I'm not particularly bothered about what's going over. I should watch the Empire. Right, I don't care with these guys. The Empire is falling now. I think my declaration of war against the Empire actually worked really well, because the entirety of the North and Bretonnia and a few other factions went to war with them. Oh, we need to watch these guys, though. And it's basically... Yeah, the Empire, it's lost a few territories. It's not lost too much yet, but it's definitely being overwhelmed. They're still powerful, and they can still hit out at factions, as they have been, but it's not powerful enough to deal with it. And it did what I wanted to, that war. It dealt with my my grudge, because I had a grudge against them, and somebody battered where I had to go and destroy an army. Defeat an army in battle, and somebody else obliterated the army for me, which meant the grudge was no longer valid, which was nice. Oh, wow! So Karak Norn has marched through Empire territory. I believe they're allied with the Empire. Or are they allied with me? Well, they may be allied with the Empire. They've marched through their territory and taken something in the north. That is quite impressive. I don't think they'll hold it for long, to be fair, but all of these factions are massively weakened. If it was a Chaos Invasion now, we'd be stuffed. I say that, I don't think, well, I would be, because I'd have everything in the wrong place, but I could build up quickly. I want the extra money.
Come then, messenger. Spit out your word. Lord of Clan Morgrim. I do.
Yeah, that is a horrible force. They're not armor piercing though. Do I charge? What are their abilities? So they do get armor piercing if they're losing. They're also got that. See, I'm just worried that if I come around here, they're gonna charge around the north.
What do you want? Armed and ready.
You know what? I've got walls there. They will be far harder pressed to attack my walls.
I'm going.
We're gonna head this way. An enter ambush stance. Try and ambush them as they come through. Actually, the other they're gonna hit him en masse, aren't they?
Master of runecraft. Dumb-driven.
Sod it. Wish me luck, guys. I'm potentially gonna need it here. This is not my best force. Well, the force I've got in at the start is definitely not what's going to be doing the attack here. I need to watch for that assassin on my lord. My slayers are obviously going to be my used as my flankers with all my things. I want to get my spike gunners behind as well. They're not bad units, though I've not really used them much, so I don't know how best to utilise them. Oh god, the rest of my force is coming in from over there.
Obey me. Ready. The clans unite.
That's actually a really nice front line coming out there.
Not unless they get close. Oh, no dwarfen whites. Are they ancestors? The clans unite. Bring them down. Move up. Wait, demand blood. Find your targets. Miners. Strike out. Plow through. Move. Through, Ricky. Going. Nothing can stop us. Miners. Get moving. Quarrelers.
You guys can all focus fire them. You can start hitting some of them. You guys can just charge this flank.
Long beards. Whoa. Strike out. Our fire undimmed.
Get your butts up there. You can charge your butts straight in.
It is an order. Dumb-driven. Master of
This is not great. They've got too much here.
Long beards.
You'll start moving some support in this way.
Quarrelers. Nothing can stop us. Miners. Down. Cover.
You guys can all engage them with your spike guns.
Go.
Nice. Then move and
Nothing
shoot.
can stop us. Put the eggs. Make your targets well.
Hit that unit.
Warriors. Ready to strike.
Okay, let's ignore their lord for the moment and hit them.
The clans unite.
Because we're struggling over there. Spike gunners are doing a good job here.
Firing on fire.
We are taking a lot of damage. I'm regretting this attack massively, guys. God, you can stop shooting.
Miners! Right far, right fast!
God, we are getting eaten alive here.
For the ancestors!
Let's hit this unit. God, they are nasty. I maybe should have stayed behind my walls.
They have wronged us! Sir!
Jeez. You can hit over there because we've got barely anything left over there.
Yes! Shoot! Anad! Take him! On! Helix! Fire, reload, fire! Will do!
Let's hit these ones next.
Miners! I! Vengeance! Swing the axe! Miners!
We're still holding over here. My warlord is in pain, but he's doing his job.
No! Scrub!
Alright, you guys need to get up in there.
Let the vengeance begin!
Let's try and get my spike gunners out of that.
Charge! Blow through! Sir! Charge! Charge!
You engage them, you engage them, you engage them.
Killers!
Start hitting that unit. We may pull this back. It's going to be down to our ranged if we do.
Shoot!
Hit that unit.
It is a reckoning!
You can head over here.
Shoot! Kill him! Vengeance!
Oh, that was a beautiful volley. Oh, God. That was a little tougher than I was expecting. Their sorcerer was... Oh, that was not him. Thank God for my range, that's all I'm saying. Those spike gunners, though, actually did really nicely there. They were doing they against all my range. I'll check what they both got kills-wise, because they were both engaged. In fact, the spike gunners were probably engaged for less of the battle. Well, shooting for less of the battle. But those things are vicious. I mean, they are meant to be. I don't really know. I've not played them since they got them much, so I don't know massively what they're like. Other than horrible and painful, obviously. The Slayers helped the line there massively. 63, 63. So actually, they didn't do any better than these guys. They didn't do better at all than those guys.
Armed and ready. Armed and ready. Lord of Clan Morgrim.
Let us
I'll
march.
get on it.
Our kin have come. Fetch the brute.
They're going to head down towards the Empire
Of runecraft.
to get involved in that war. They're not going to get there anytime soon.
Fight! Bring them!
I'm not even going to be subtle here.
Ready, axes?
Now, my danger is that I'm going to lose here. That won't happen anytime too soon.
Runlock.
Let's level that up. Okay.
Master of runecraft.
And these guys are coming over as well to reinforce, but they'll take a few turns to get here. Let's see what the Empire is going to do. I'm not actually planning on taking any Empire territory, guys. What I will do is I will sack and raid and batter it and support my allies. Because the Empire does still have a lot of strength there, and it does have its own allies. But I think, you know, between us we can batter it. We can put it down. But this is probably where I should be assigning targets to all of my allies. And what I really want to do is, I mean, if we can take Altdorf down, that's the key. Oh. Well, I think they saw me, guys. I'm going to fight this. Now, danger is they do have armor piercing, so we want to... I'm not going to do anything subtle like last time. We're just going to push. We're going to get involved as quickly as we can, and we're going to batter them. That is my plan, anyway. These guys are going to be hard. They're going to be a pain. Malekith is going to need to be burned down straight away by all of my ranged. They're lacking, thankfully, cavalry, which works very well for my setup.
I am strong. They have wronged us.
Oh, perfect. We're going to move straight into that gap.
Go. Yes, for the ancestors.
Oh, those... They've started right back in the woods to wait for their reinforcements. That's fine. The woods actually give me a benefit, but it means I can't bring all of my range to bear as well.
Heavenly as well.
They can't even see me at the moment. They've got to move forwards.
Iron will.
Here they come.
Kill orcs. Kill them.
To obliterate that quickly, and then as soon as they get close, we'll swing.
Quarrelers. Shoot the wassocks. Armed and ready. Pick your targets well. Yes, Lord. Runes of spellbreaking. Give me vengeance. Walls,
There we go. You guys can start folding around onto their flank.
quarrelers.
That's perfect. Hit this one next. Or hit them as they charge. I want them taking out fast.
Plow through. the foe!
Try and hit them next. Ooh. Get our charge on. We're engaging nicely. We're hitting that flank.
Our fire undimmed! Anu!
Taking down their archers as quickly as I can, Hicks. They're my biggest threat.
For the High King! Dwarf
Perfect.
warriors!
Get our butts around the back here and into them.
Yes, Lord! Fight! Bow through! A worthy
Slamming into their lines from various points. They are getting shot from behind, which is bad, but I can deal with that.
Nothing can stop us! Ranged firepower
Come on,
ready!
break that unit and we can get onto this one next. Where is Malekith? Okay, we need to start supporting the line here, actually.
Targets well! Aye. Killers!
Oh, wow, you guys not involved.
Runes of smiting upon them! Obey me! Fight!
Let's hit those executioners next. In fact, they're quite armoured. Oh, wow, they've got round behind me. That's fine, my guys can deal with that.
Scoff! This is a reckoning! Slay the oath breakers! Find your targets! For the ancestor god!
This is really good because I'm behind them now, so I can keep hitting all of these units from the sides very nicely.
Attack!
One of the lords is down. Oh, wow, you guys need to get your butts in here.
Battle ready! By the forge father! Puzzle! Go! Slay the oath breakers! Bring them!
Perfect. Charge through them, up to there. We can try and get some stuff moving.
Quarrelers! Take them down! Yes! Yes! Valea, bless our
Keep
aim!
shooting into here.
Fire on the foe!
Right, let's focus fire on Malekith now to get him down. They're going to keep chasing here.
To attack!
You're going to get your butts back here.
Out!
You're actually going to charge that.
Good Lord! Ha! The runes are cast! It is an order! Quarrelers! Yes! Kazuk! Yes, Lord!
Oh, God.
Ragatus! Ah!
Come on, shred them. I think we're about to break them all.
Pound them!
You guys just keep the pressure on up there.
For the High King!
Come on, take Malekith out.
Lord of Clan Morgrim! Quarrelers!
These are a pain, but I need to take Malekith out.
Start shooting! Aye, as you command! Dwarf warriors!
He's about to break. They're all breaking. I think we've got the master out here. Whew! Tricky, but we did what dwarves do. We formed a line. We let them break themselves on it. Not really sure I'd call that a Pyrrhic victory. I mean, my guys got we killed more than twice as many of them. I'd have hoped I'd have done better, to be fair, with this army. This is a high tier army. I'm going to be honest, I'm not impressed by these guys. I prefer the other guys massively. But we did what we needed to do there. I'm potentially going to have lost this unit, and maybe this unit. We've not actually lost any. Unfortunately, Malekith survived, but we've pushed their initial invasion out, which is what we wanted. Okay, I don't care about any of this. basically all the elves, other than these guys. I'm happy to stay friends with these guys because they're expanding, and I think Ulfwan is in trouble actually. I think I'm the least of their concerns at the moment. They still won't go for peace with me, but they are being attacked from multiple angles, so things are not going so well for them. They foiled my ambush, but that's fine.
My anger burns bright. My anger burns bright. Iron willed.
Get your butter to Hotex column for replenishment. You can get Deadly Onslaught.
Rune Ricky.
So we do get a little extra charge bonus. We get a bit of melee defense. See this one? Yeah, I would have got my extra armor and an extra leadership aura. Said we're not up here, so we've not even been buffing them up yet.
Aye. Onward.
And we keep marching there.
Bring. Let us settle this.
I don't agree with their odds. I'm going to take this settlement. Just going to be a matter of marching at their walls. Well, to be fair, we can use our arrows to obliterate everything on the walls. We're going to march up. I'm not even going to bother with the walls. I'm going to go... All of my melee are going to hit the gates. All of my ranged are going to hit everything on the things. We're going to smash down their gates. And we're going to charge. Am I even going to bother using the ram? Nope. I'm not even... I'm going to drop the ram. The only reason I built the ram was so we could attack. And once we're through the gates, my Dowie have got the weight to just push through whatever they put behind them and kill them. And by the time we get through the gates, my elite quarrelers will have taken down their Loth and Seaguard on the walls.
Dwarf warriors! We will have vengeance! We have scores to settle! For the High King! The clans!
Let's go hit that one. Let's double time while my guys move. Let's throw a missile parry buff out while we're charging through missile fire. That probably makes sense. Yeah, you see, we're already doing nice damage to these guys. No, I thought I saw walls there. I thought somebody was climbing the walls. I was like, what? Don't. Oh wait, why have you guys not... Ah! Because they don't count... Even though they're melee, they don't always put themselves into melee, which is a little annoying. So they've been stood there because I couldn't actually attack them to the gates, technically. And what we'll do is we'll pull these guys out, we'll leave a little line to watch for these guys here. And then we'll move up onto the back of the walls and siege, take the walls from behind. While we're covering ourselves with arrow fire. Straight into them. Through the gate, which is undefended pretty much. I think we're through. Well, we're not, but we can be as soon as we want to be. Just trying to get some broken through so we can get all of these guys completely surrounded. I also want to get some up onto the walls straight away.
Ready to strike. Axes out. Let the vengeance begin. Get them.
Straight up onto the walls now.
Scuff. That'll do. Let's settle some grudges.
That'll stop all of the missile fire. You guys can move yourselves forwards into the inn now. And you guys can just go get on the wall, start moving forwards to get yourselves onto the walls. We've stopped these shooting, so that's fine. In fact, no, you can just give support fire.
Kill them! For the High King! Iron Twigs! Get them!
The Cav is just sitting back. He should have hammered into me as I started manoeuvring around. Not that they ever had a chance here, let's be honest.
For the ancestors!
Cromson here. My lord. Smashing through the elves with one other guy helping him. I think that's them breaking.
For the ancestors!
Oh wow, one of my units actually was chasing. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I didn't want to be taking that charge. That said, these guys are anti-large, so they should be able to manage it. Now these are units people have put together, guys, so they're not going to have as good animations as actual, as normal units. But they've got a lot of support coming in. Let's just double time this now. Ignoring those guys on the gate. Kill them in a volley. Ooh, let's put another volley into them. They are still trying to fight, to be fair. Smash that mage. Oh no, he's running. Okay, hit him. Hit them. And it's over. Nice. Much better than the odds it gave me. Oh, we've got a good settlement, good mountain settlement for my Dowie to settle here. So, yep. 127 losses, considering we were weakened to start with, for 371. Again, it's not the most interesting force playing with Svadawi. I could put more into it, but you don't really need to. We've got a good force which works well against most things. We've got some anti-large, we've got a good solid line. We lack cavalry. I could put some organ guns into here, which I probably should do. I know I can't get organ guns, can I? I could get some spike gunners, but they don't really do any better than my quarrelers, so... Oh, but no, I want to occupy it. I don't want to be sacking it, because we are liberating this territory from the evil of the elves. I should just build corruptions in there, buildings in there to spite them. Say I'm removing the elven corruption. I'm not actually going to do that. This will start buffing us up very nicely as well. Ooh, but no. So the extra armor. We're going down this one for the extra armor, aren't we? So, plus 5 armor, plus extra melee defense and attack for Norscan units. They're both good. I'm going to kind of go down both trees. I want both of them fully done. We're good up here. I am going to have to end this one here, guys. I'm going to try and get another one in before we do finish this playthrough off, before the DLC drops. As I've said with my Border Princes playthrough, I will try and pick this up again, but I can't promise anything because the save may break it. Now, obviously, I'm just going to repel up here. I'm not too worried about expanding up here at the moment because our main push is down here. So next time, we are going to try and take here, which will put us against, give us a border with these guys who I want to get good friends with, and then we'll push back up here. We'll try and take all of this territory and maybe one of the gates, and that'll be our aim for our start of invasion. Now we do only have one army, but we're doing very well. I mean, I could bring more to play. We're also going to try and bring this army down and get involved there, and we're going to hold a play a defensive action up here. As always, guys, I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comments or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There's a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon, guys. By the time you see this, I will already be playing the Vampire Counts DLC, so there'll be a couple of Vampire Coast DLC. I'm also planning on doing a Gorst playthrough, a short Gorst playthrough where we'll be having some fun in Bretonia, as well as something. I'm going to be doing something else. I can't remember. Oh, we'll be doing the Free LC Lord. Again, it's not necessarily going to be a long campaign, but we'll be doing something with the Free LC Lord. The FLC Lord. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for your time, guys.